place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when... Hi everyone, welcome back to the Rise Room. I'm Tashi, and today we're diving into leading with empathy, especially when it comes to mental health. It's 2025 and people are tired. Stress is high, burnout is everywhere, and leaders can play a massive role in either adding to that pressure or helping to ease it. Empathy isn't just about being nice. It's genuinely understanding what someone's going through and responding in a way that supports them. It's noticing the small shifts, listening deeply, and making space for people to be human. And research actually backs this up. Teams with empathetic leaders experience less stress, less burnout, and better overall mental well-being. So for me, empathy wasn't just a soft skill, it was a mental health intervention. Workplace stress is at an all-time high. Anxiety, depression, and burnouts are increasing because a lot of people are silently struggling. So when leaders practice empathy, people feel safe enough to be honest, which is psychological safety. That increases. Problems get caught early because leaders can spot some things off before it becomes a bigger issue. And retention improves. People stay where they feel supported, not drained. Even the World Health Organization has said leadership styles directly affects mental well-being at work. The good news is that this isn't complicated. Empathy in the day-to-day of leadership looks like meaningful check-ins, not just the quick "how are you," even though that's the easiest thing to do, but really, how are you coping this week? Normalizing mental health conversations so people don't fear judgment. Flexibility. Life happens. Leadership should reflect that. Pointing people to support, whether it's therapy, EAPs, or wellness programs. A lot of these organizations have these and people just don't know about it. It's up to the leaders to make sure that your employees get to that support. And modeling self-care. Leaders set the tone by protecting their own well-being too. There's enough research showing that when leaders intentionally practice empathy, employees' well-being can improve significantly in just a few months. But yes, like everything else in leadership and in the workplace, there are challenges. Boundaries matters. Leaders support, but they aren't therapists. Not everyone wants to share, so the environment has to feel safe. Avoid perceptions of favoritism. Empathy must feel fair and consistent for everyone. Empathy takes practice, self-awareness, and sometimes having tough or uncomfortable conversation. But those conversations, they're the ones that people remember. I know they're the ones that I remembered with my leader, and they're the ones that my employees remembered with me. So let's put this into a real world example. Let's say you've got a team member. We're going to call this team member Jay. Lately, they've been missing deadlines. They've been quieter, maybe a little withdrawn. Old school leadership might jump straight to criticism. Empathetic leadership sounds more like, "I've noticed you've seemed a little bit under pressure lately. Are you okay? How can I support you?" Jay explains they've been struggling with anxiety. Now, instead of sliding into burnout, Jay gets flexibility, understanding, and pointers to helpful resources. That moment builds trust, and trust builds healthy, resilient teams. Try some of these actionable steps this week and let me know how it goes. Build awareness. Understand your own stress triggers. Learn the basic of mental health. Not to diagnose, just to recognize the signs. Have a real check-in. Get curious about how people actually are feeling, especially as it's going into busy season, as it's going into Christmas, it's going into the holidays. People are struggling. Create a culture of care. Celebrate transparency and normalize support. and train your team. Equip everyone with empathy and communication skills because this is important. So, your Rise Challenge for this week: have one genuine check in with someone on your team or in your life. Ask how they're really doing. Listen more than you talk and see what shifts. Remember, empathy and mental health are inseparable in leadership. Leaders who listen and act build stronger, healthier teams. Empathy is a skill, and every leader can grow it. Thank you for joining me for episode 7 of The Rise Room. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who leads or someone who just needs to hear it or needs to feel seen. Like I said, the holidays are coming up. We're going into welcome season for a lot of organizations and companies. We're going into busy season. Just be a little bit more empathetic, be a little bit more kinder, be a little bit more understanding. And leaders, it starts with you. So thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. Step in, rise up. This is the Rise Room. Thank you, everyone. Bye.